Hi everyone, Medina here from Arise Humanity. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to share with you a very interesting stories actually that I've heard over the last 3 weeks. I've had 3 separate instances of people sharing their journey with me where they've told me that they have come to a point of sort of like near desperation, where they've sort of got to like a really low point, and then they've called on Jesus, the Christ consciousness energy, the Christ energy, and then they've felt this energy come into them, and that they've been transformed, and it's created miracles in their life. And I'm not a religious person at all. I'm not part of that, but I'm very spiritual. And that Christ consciousness energy, has been talked about as coming onto the planet, at this time, I think is what's being talked about here. So my aunt, for example, she had a situation where she had been sort of emotionally battered by a situation where she'd lost someone she really loved dearly. And she sort of fell to the floor. She said she was like nearly suicidal. She was really desperate. And she called for Jesus to come in and help her. And she felt this palpable energy coming through her body and just bringing an incredible sense of peace. And from that moment, she was transformed. It's like she released and let go of the incredible grief that she'd been holding and the heaviness. Then I was in the hairdresser the other day, and I was speaking to a lady in there, and she said that she had, I think she'd said stage 4 cancer, where she was, virtually terminal, that they had told her, the doctors had told her. So she called on the Christ energy, and again, she was at this really low point. She called on that Christ energy to come in and sort of help her. And the health issues that she had went away, and she is able to continue now 4 years later with a cancer-free diagnosis. So something incredible happened there. Miracles happened. And again, she felt this energy of this Christ consciousness energy come in and be with her. And these health issues just went away. Then last night, again, I had a wonderful celebration as part of our Patreon community for one of our members who had this beautiful win, really positive win. And I thought, well, we're going to celebrate that. So I'm still on a high celebrating that now. And, I can feel the energy of, that buzzing still, even though it was last night. And so she also talked about how she got to a low point and then called in this energy. And she similarly felt like a letting go. And then she felt in I can't really go into the details of the story because it is personal to her, but she did feel that Christ consciousness energy come into her life in a powerful way that actually healed and transmuted the challenge that she was facing. And in a really obvious way, it was able to basically eliminate, the difficulties and the challenges through that. And so that's 3 separate stories of this Christ consciousness energy coming in. And people talk about near-death experiences where this also happens. And so I just wanted to put the message out there that, this near-death experience that we're collectively seemingly going through at the moment with the earth deconstructing and a collapsing of an old energy. This energy is a good time to bring in that Christ consciousness energy, to ask for it to come in and to allow that in that sort of vulnerable state of surrender to come in. I hope that this reaches someone out there today and touches their heart and helps in some way. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for listening.